I'm Emily Kessler, co-editor-in-chief of the Eastern Progress here in the Coates Building in the Brock Auditorium, where the Eastern Kentucky University Student Government Association is holding their election debates, or better known as a town hall meeting because both candidates are running unopposed. The town hall meeting started with moderator EKU professor Lynette Noblitt having the two candidates introduce themselves. Aaron Barker, a junior business administration major with a public administration minor from Greenup, Kentucky, is running for student body president alongside Aspen Mora, a sophomore criminal justice and police studies double major with a sociology minor from Bowling Green, Kentucky, who is running as his vice president.
This will be my senior year going into SGA. I've been in SGA for 3 years. I've been in student corps for the first 2 last year, and then for this year I've served as your administrative vice president. So it's been a really nice time serving for the student body and working with all the administration here.
I've been a part of SGA. This is my 2nd year. I started off as an at-large senator, and then the RSO chair, and now I'm Speaker of the Senate.
After introductions, Noblitt led the first half of the meeting with questions ranging from how they plan to use their time in office to better represent the student body, what they believe is SGA's biggest weakness and how they plan to challenge it, and their plans on making the SGA Senate more efficient.
So honestly, this last year has been one of my favorite years of SGA. I truly haven't seen very many issues at all within the association, and I applaud Mr. William Lambert himself for that right there. Going forward, I think one of the big things that we started with this year, back all the way in August, was setting a precedent. So setting a precedent, making sure the things that we have in place already do work, and then recognizing those things that may not work the best or may not work at all, and making note of those, and then going forward, building a little bit of a master plan, maybe the next 5 years, maybe the next 10 years, but going in depth and figuring out what we want to look at over the time frame and setting up, making sure that people that do come in the office after me and Aspen have the perfect plan set in place, and then have a really good idea of what they need to do going forward. That way they're not kind of left hanging. The biggest thing that I want to do, and then working with as many people on campus, working to expand the student government and reform it in the best way possible to make more representation, and then also just making sure that every student's voice is heard and that we're always putting students first.
The second half of the meeting opened up the floor to those in the audience. Students came up one by one to ask the two candidates any questions. Students asked questions about how they plan to implement their new ideas, improve Senate engagement, and how they plan to use their power of student regent to efficiently represent the student body.
I think a lot of students don't know what the Board of Regents does, and a lot of them don't know that we have a Board of Regents probably. So making them more aware of what's happening with them, because although they do only meet quarterly, they do a lot of stuff within those meetings. I mean, I've seen the books before. A meeting is like a book this thick. So making them aware of everything that's happening, and then also making sure that I'm getting feedback from the students, sending out questionnaires, sending out some type of survey, even establishing a focus group of what they could see or what they would like to see coming from the Board of Regents, and then working maybe even with an SGA to see what they want from the Board of Regents.
To vote in the Student Government Association elections, go to MyEKU on March 25th. For the Eastern Progress, I'm Emily Kessler.